Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like to teach you a different technique, a different way to draw people, one that was helpful for me. When I was in college and I was learning how to draw people better, my professor, Mr. Washington, taught me how to layer colors by starting with a light and then a medium value and then a dark value color. And it really helped me out. It helped me to what I call carve my figures into being. And I'm going to show that to you today. I want you to just try five different figures. So we're going to go to quick poses in a moment. Click on a random person, and hopefully this technique helps you. It helped me, so I can't help but try to pass it on to you because that might treat you well. So this is going to be worth 50 points. I'm going to ask you to draw five. I call them colored pencil layered figures. So here we go. Let's first go to quick poses, and I'll show you how this works. So again, type in quick poses. Last time we went to timed practice because we were trying to do 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3, 4, 5 minute poses. Today, I want you to just go to random poses. Okay, click on a different button here because these won't be timed and they won't skip real fast. Of course, we're choosing poses. We'd like male and female because we're here to learn. Clothes and costumes. No, we don't want upside down ones. And unless you're up for a challenge, I just find if you're new to drawing people, you might want to stick with them right side up. All right, so I'm going to hit start here. And it's going to bring up a pose. And if you don't like that pose, just skip to the next one. By now, you know how this works. So I like that pose, but again, you'll see no timer down here. I'd like you to try to do each of these in 5 to 10 minutes. It might go quicker. It might go a little bit longer. That's up to you. So what I'm going to do is bring up my document camera now, and I can show you by showing this person at the same time how I would tackle drawing this. Okay, give me 1 second here. Stop sharing, bring up my document camera, and then reshare that image. All right, first thing you need to do is grab your colored pencils. That's what we're working with today. And you want to find 3 colors, your choice. Take that off of there. Any 3 colors. Now white we're not going to need. Let's get that out of there. And to be honest, I don't want you to use black. These look more exciting if there's just color involved. So I think I'll use yellow and light green and dark green. So I've got a light value, a medium value, and a dark one. But it could be any. You could do yellow and orange and a dark red. You know, whatever colors you like. And they don't have to be cool colors or warm colors. They could mix of, let's do cool. So it could be some warm and some cool. I'm just going to go with these 3 for now, my initial 3. So this is going to look cool, but it's the technique that this is all about. So I believe we talked about this in class, but let me just reiterate that if you had a piece of clay, if I just gave you a big old hunk of clay in class, and I even told this to a first grader, hey, first grader, can you make a person? Of course, the first thing they're going to do is go like this and quickly make it into something that looks a bit more like a person. That's step 1. And then step 2, of course, you're going to make it a little better. You might realize, oh, geez, I need a neck. And actually, this arm maybe has a little mitten on the bottom, so it looks more like a hand. And I can bend the arm and make it into like an elbow, that kind of thing. Oh, that looks really funky. And you might add feet and other things. So you're taking it to the next level. And then the next level, then you're actually going to look at the fact that you might have some ears and some eyes. And you might make it look 1 step better. Heck, you might even get into fingers and elbows and muscles and really start to make it look better and better. Well, it's about refining. And that's what we're going to do. And I know we're drawing, but this is very sort of sculptural. So I'm going to start with layer 1, which is kind of like this. I'm talking really basic. So I'm going to start with this fella's head. And then I'm going to look at the shoulders, which are kind of sloped this way. That's important. The waist seems to be pretty straight up and down. And then we've got a leg coming over this way with a forward facing foot. And another leg a little off to the side with the foot going this way. And then let's get into the torso. And I'm just looking for the angle of this arm and the hand. And this other arm goes down this way and over here. There's the other hand. I might even put a little indication of this oh, axe, bad axe, hatchet, whatever the heck this thing is. I don't know medieval weaponry, but there we go. So that's step one. And this should take you about 1 minute. Okay, if it's taking you 2, 3, 4 minutes, you're doing something wrong. It's just very basic stuff. Now, step two, I'm going to grab my medium value and I'm going to make this a bit more serious here. So actually see that the face is looking this way. So I'm going to try to indicate that with a line of symmetry. And maybe I'll put a little indication that there's a helmet here. And what you can't see is my head is going back and forth. I'm looking at that drawing and down here, back and forth, so I can get a better result. I mean, if I want, I could put in a couple eyes or a little nose or mouth, just simple details. Keep it simple. I'm gonna try to get into the neck and the shoulders here. And what the cool thing is, the yellow is gonna start to disappear into the background and won't even really think about that much. All right, this fella's got some muscles. Holy cow. I need to get to the gym. This guy's making me jealous. All right. So I'm going to try to do this layer in about 2 to 3 minutes. This should not take all day. Trying to put some basics in. Man, this guy's got the six pack. Dude is chiseled. All right. So I have another layer. So I'm not trying to put way too much emphasis on all this. I might just do something like this to indicate the fingers. Of course, I can get into the fingers later. But, he's got this garb here. That's quite the outfit he's wearing. Not something you see walking down the street in Plymouth every day. All right. Yeah, we can get into more of that later. Let's get some legs in here. That's just a big old jumbled mess. There's a foot. And the other one is coming over this way. Other foot. So I'm just trying to make this foot look not just one-dimensional, but a little more two-dimensional. That's my goal right now. And you might put a couple straps here or whatever. And what the heck, let's do this thingy, whatever it is. So again, I'm looking back and forth to really try to capture this thing. All right, I'm gonna even put a couple quick little shadows in here. Yeah. All right, so there's step two. It could be a little better. I'm kind of rushing this, but good enough. Now it's time for step three. Now you get out your dark colored pencil. And now we can look at that helmet a bit closer. Let's look at some details here. All right, so there's actually a line up there. And looks like some kind of like a rivet or something. I don't know. And there's a line here. Like you can really start to look at details and really make this better. Whatever this thing is that like an ear protection? In case someone else has a similar weapon. And I'm going to sharpen my pencil really quick. And my pencil sharpener is not turned on. So I guess I'm not. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit more work here. Again, I'm not trying to make this a finished drawing, something that I would put into a frame and sell. I really want you to spend 5 to 10 minutes on these. But as you do this next layer, look a little closer. You know, I've got an Adam's apple here. We've got some veins. We've got the clavicle or the collarbone here. There's some muscles. Try to make note of these and maybe even get into some simple shading. You might do something like this just with some hatching. So it gives an indication that there's some shading on that side. Let's do a little bit more here. Get into the pectoralis major, the quadriceps, the biceps. So we've got this line here, the triceps. Another thing you should learn, once you learn your anatomy, definitely going to get better at drawing people. You'll look at little notches and bones and start to understand their construction a bit better. All right. So I'm not going to take this much further because you guys have work to do and I want you to try it. But what I would do is kind of work from the top down and do one more layer and really try to bring this into fruition, maybe even drop in a simple background here. I mean, that might take you 10 seconds or something just to make it look like this person lives somewhere. So that's the goal. Again, your first layer, 1 minute. Second layer, 2 minutes. Last layer, maybe 3 or 4 minutes. They should take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the effort you'd like to put in. And I'd like to see 5 of these fellas or ladies, okay? I really like this technique. Try different colors. By the time you're done, they look really cool. You end up with things that look kind of like this, where those, again, those light colors you first started with kind of disappear, and you just end up with a really cool drawing. So give it a try. I hope you like it as much as I do. And when you're done, just skip to the next one. Try a new pose. I wish you luck. I'm gonna stop sharing for a sec. Put these in your sketchbook. I'll show you right where real quick. Let's see here. Not letting me minimize. Well, it goes right into your sketchbook. I want to say slide number 40 or 41, right after your gesture drawings that we did the other day. It is worth 50 points, so I want to see 5 of them. If you need any help, please come see me in office hours. Good luck. Have a good day.